Hello again, everyone. Kevin Lozier, Fedway's Master Whiskey. Again, coming to you today from the Mixology Lab, the laboratory, here at the corporate campus of Fedway Associates in Basking Ridge in New Jersey. Today, we're going to talk about three rare whiskeys, part of the last Great Malts portfolio from Bacardi. We have Aberfeldy 16 from the Highlands and two Speyside whiskeys, Craigellachie 17 and Aultmore 25. So we'll start with the Highland whiskey, the Aberfeldy. Now, Aberfeldy, as we've mentioned in previous videos, this is kind of the backbone single malt of the Dewar's blends. Now, what they do differently for this is after it's aged for about 15 and a half years or so in former bourbon barrels, they'll transfer it into Oloroso sherry casks. That sherry aging adds a little bit of richness, makes it a little bit bigger, a little bit fuller, which you really wouldn't expect from a Highland-style single malt. On the nose, it's very sweet. It's got a nice kind of almondy, chocolatey, sherry note, but behind that, some beautiful soft sweetness, ripe fruit, some banana notes. Now on the palate, it's rich, for lack of a better term. Most Highland whiskeys are kind of medium-bodied. This is a little bigger, a little bit fuller. And again, it's got that beautiful sherry note to it, a lot of that kind of melted chocolate fudge note. But again, a lot of those bourbon flavors, pineapple, banana, a real rich sweetness to it, and a nice long, soft finish. This one's bottled at 40% alcohol, so it's got a nice, soft finish to it. Aberfeldy 16. All right, so now that we finished the Highland portion of these three single malts, let's talk about the Speyside whiskeys. Let's start with the Craigellachie 17. Now, a couple of years back, Craigellachie 17 was named Whiskey Advocate Magazine's Speyside Single Malt of the Year. This set off quite a race to try to find bottles. Sadly, it was not available in the U.S. market. It has now become available in America. Now, the barley that they use at Craigellachie for this whiskey is not offered to any other distillery. The other thing that separates Craigellachie from most other distilleries in Scotland, when they distill their liquid, they create liquid off the stills, they use worm tubs. Now, this barley, these worm tubs, all the steps that they use during production creates quite a meaty, sulfury spirit off the stills. Now, when you take that meaty spirit and you age it for a full 17 years, it's got a nice richness, got a nice sweetness to it. Now, on the palate, it's got that nice Speyside richness to it, that nice mouthfeel. But it's got a beautiful creaminess to it, a lot of toffee, a lot of pineapple, and a nice soft, on the back end, a nice soft peat smoke note. Kind of ties all the flavors together. It's nice, very warming, a little bit of heat on the finish. Nice long finish with, again, a little bit of that peat smoke note kind of well interwoven into the fabric of the whiskey. Craigellachie 17. All right, so now let's finish up with Aultmore 25. This is an unpeated whiskey, so if you're not a fan of very heavily peated, smoky style single malts, I think this one might be perfect for you. Now on the nose, the aroma really leaps out of the glass. It's got a very, really rich, ripe banana note to it, kind of a nuttiness, a little bit of a soft fudge note to it there on the nose as well. Nice richness to it. That 25 years in a barrel, the oak note really shines through. A lot of pineapple, a lot of banana, real sweet banana, some creaminess to it. Very clean style, a little bit of warmth on the finish. The finish is very long, but it's a very elegant whiskey. This is not overpowering at all. It's an absolutely beautiful single malt, the 25-year-old Aultmore.